We are back. It's been a couple days. Holidays are over now, but the game must go on. Did I heal before I quit? Alright, we're good. Wait a minute. Okay, so for whatever reason, the mini-maps don't stick around, but my shortcuts at least do, so I just gotta figure out how to get back to where I need to be. That's kind of a bummer. I almost want to pull up the VOD and like look at my map to see where I was. Oops. Wanted all three of us to run. Okay, that goes down. We don't want to go down. Oh man, it's just such an upset, dude. Bear with me here. We'll figure it out. I think it's right over. Yeah, there we go. Okay, we're getting back. I think this floor is where I stopped. Okay, yeah, shortcuts I can't use, so. Here we go. Small setback. poisoned the wrong one. Wait, I did do some of this floor, I just didn't finish it. Some of these shortcuts, like this one, might be open back here. Yeah, okay. So I remember, I think we have to go up to the next floor, and there will be another way down how we get to that other side. There were two steps going up in this floor. I guess I could use some... I don't have very many items. Yo, what's up, Golden? Hope you're doing all right today. I don't have enough MP to deal with these guys. Yeah, like this game is aggressively oh yeah, I forgot about the one ways here. It's aggressively inspired by Etrian. I gotta go back to town anyway, so I'll let you take a listen to the music here. No, it's just in the game. It's not RPG Maker. It's some other engine, but it's just a little project someone wanted to make for Christmas a couple years ago. I mean, they're not making money off of it. I can't imagine why it would be an issue, you know? Yeah, it's totally free. No donation button, no... Can't buy it anywhere. Yo, what's up, Don? Learn the hard way. The game doesn't save your maps whenever you close the game, so... Luckily, I remembered our way back up to the 7th floor, so we... At least, the shortcut stayed open at least, so... Yeah, it might just be part of the engine. Maybe it can't save the maps for one reason or the other when you close it out. So we're not too far back. We're back here already. Which I was one floor up, but I don't remember where the door the stairs were. Yeah, it even marks the chests like they're not open, but I've already got them. Not a big deal, but I would have took a screenshot of my maps or something before I quit had I known. I'm just thankful these shortcuts stayed open. Even though this was the floor with all the one-ways, but we'll figure it out. There's going to be a lot of leaving and coming back, because, man, these guys are spell charge heavy. No, and going back to these old floors, we'll get a lot of stuff I can sell. Yeah, I looked at the page again because Souse was asking about it, so I linked it to him, and there's 16 floors. We're on floor 7. So we're about halfway through, give or take. I'm going to guess there's 4 blocks with 4 floors. Which is way lengthier than I expected a freeware game to be. When I seen 2 blocks, I thought we were in for like 8 floors or something, you know? That's why I started it on Christmas Eve, because I was like, we'll blow through this in like a couple hours and be done with it, but it's pretty beefy. Especially for the entry price of simply a download. Oh, it missed! It's alright, she's almost dead. I think we should be close to leveling. Not bad. We're getting like 300 XP in encounter, so Won't be too long. These guys are tough, man. Never mind. Made pretty quick work of that one. Oh my god. Attack up affects the poison ticks too. It did like 32 extra tick damage. Something like that. I only glanced at the numbers. My math is probably way off, but it was definitely more. Don't have any R spikes, so I guess maybe I'll find those on this floor. E fluff. Ah, that's the goal right there. The NX123A. It's just a pure upgrade from what I currently have, which is a fantastic sword. I guess I can finally buy some of these healing items. That's enough. I don't really want to spend money on those if I don't have to. Okay, this floor will make sure we check everything out, because I definitely haven't been here yet. This is a good song. That's gonna take us back. That will take us back to this way. Is this also an Etrian song, or is this one of their originals, or not pulled from Etrian? I don't know if they actually have any original music in this. Uh-oh, Nathan, I'm disappointed in you. You steal your way in here and then run away when I confront you about it? Stimpf, I can explain. Oh, this dude looks cool. He's got sunglasses. And who are these two exactly? I'm Verity, and my partner in crime here is Lorne. Didn't we say we were going to be a crime-fighting pair, though? We're here at Christmas shopping. Is that what brought you here? I don't really care about holidays. No, what I am here for is this. Chocolate? Verity, you know well enough that she's talking about the tower. I'm here at the part of an investigation for it. Nathan, though. Nathan here took the opportunity to be a tourist. I can't speak for our friend here, but this tower is an affront to my eyes. Not just because of the decor, I hope. Verity, no. Any place that pops in and out like this does is dangerous. That's true, though. Can we go? Can we get going before you explain why that is? I'm bored already. Fine, I have some minor business here as well. Yawn, Nathan here. Got myself locked out and need to find some switches for 3 doors. Oh god, I'm playing Hexen. If you tag along with me, I'll be happy to show you my base after this. I'll even offer my radar to you. Yeah, we'll take it. We'll take that offer. Let's move out. Whoa. You can skip their turn? That's pretty cool. Charge shot? That's a level 8. I don't have any charges for it even. Right? Is it a gun? Did she have a gun? That looks like a gun. Yeah, personal rifle. Oh, thank goodness. They're already kind of geared too. Oh, I can equip the wing. Actually, it gives +2 dodge and 4 speed. Sure. Switches here, yeah, we'll press that. Switches exist to be activated. Well, there's 1 out of 3. It does. It sounds really strong. I wonder if that'll work on, like... that probably won't work on bosses. Shouldn't work. That's, you know, especially if they only get, like, 2 turns. Oh, crap, I forgot to rest. Uh-oh. We can do this. Oh, I can't even use charge shot. I wonder how much damage it does. It's a pretty high level spell. 83 damage, plus you lose your turn. That's not bad. Let's see what kind of damage she does. That's not bad. Just having a 4th body on the field alone is fantastic. I gotta go back and heal though. I bought stuff and completely forgot to rest. That's a pretty big upgrade. And whoa. I'll buy it, whatever. They need it. What do they wear? Suits? Suits. He's already got fog. I wasted so much time. I played the demo to Etrian 4 more than I played most games that came out on the 3DS. It's insane. It was a good demo though, and it all carried over too. I didn't actually carry my stuff over because I didn't buy Etrian 4 until a long time after that demo. I was a broke fool in college. Oh yeah, that's what makes it all worth it, those demos. 'Cause, 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 make sure I actually equip that stuff. I gotta say, you know, I didn't expect our fourth party member to be a gun user. That took me back. Especially after our first sesh with this, and we didn't have really anything that I would have expected guns in. What's up, Talif? Honestly, I'm hesitant to change weapons just because of how good attack up and spell block down is. This is Festivus. It's a fan-made dungeon crawler. I can't remember the name of the engine. It's not RPG Maker. It's OHR. It's a weird, long name. Very neat little game, though. I started it on Christmas Eve, so it was supposed to be my Christmas game, but it's going a little longer. Oh, right. I lost the skip. I forgot because I used the new gun. Let's see what kind of damage she does, though. I still have the gun, so I mean, it's not like we lost it. 162, she's cool with me. Oh, he's asleep. Oh, yeah, we gotta go down. How has the mini healer been treating you today, if you've played any? I snuck a few in before I came on stream today. Shortcut here. Oh, that's a hole. I didn't realize that we stepped through a hole when I got that new party member. Wait a minute. Oh, we went down a floor. Yeah, that is a hole. Not a, I didn't think about going down a floor. It didn't dawn on me. It does kind of got that final dungeon feel, huh? Or atmosphere in the music, rather, I should say. Nathan will be the final boss. I really hope not, because he's my best member. Okay, that door is locked. Oh, that'll probably be when we find those other switches that are missing. Which I got 1 out of 3 pressed. What's up, buddy? We're well on our way. We are well on our way to doing, oh, just that. These guys are doing what they'll drop. Bolt Dragon. Oh, it only goes one way. I was hoping it would have been like an actual shortcut. We're committed to this way then. $1,000 gold, I'll take it. What's up, dude? It does, doesn't it? Some of these tracks are just straight up Etrian tracks too. Oh god, I don't like that. That hit hard. Ooh, I don't want to. Who had the level 1? Or was that on the Huron? Oh, absolutely not. This game is nowhere near. This game is nowhere near Etrian difficulty. It's been pretty easy so far overall. I know she has a cure. Is it? Maybe it's attached to her dress? There it is. So this game does use spell charges, but luckily the loadout I keep on Verity doesn't even have any like level 1 spells, so I can just equip that, heal up, and then go back. It's been a pretty neat little game though. I think that is a two-way shortcut. Yeah, there's our hole too. I actually do want to go back down. We didn't finish some stuff down here. Here we got another staircase we can. Maybe there will be another hole to get the area I'm missing down there. No. Oh, this must be the Kindle thing I put on her. Now we're finally starting to get like some consistent AoE damage. Yeah, I'm actually surprised there hasn't been any FOEs. I was like highly anticipating it, but maybe they're hard to put into this, oh golly. Maybe they're hard to put in this engine. There we go. That's a lot of XP. Feel free to give me more of that. Brother, I'm assuming it means present, but hey man, to each their own. It can be whatever you want it to be. Arctica. I think only she can equip these accessories. Yeah, so she gets the wings. And Verity gets these, which, what is it gonna give? Probably like AoE ice spells, all ice, yeah. I actually want fire because most of these guys have been weak to fire for now. That's handy though. I like that they put it on the accessory so you can kind of always have access to your AoE. And Stimph is kind of squishy, huh? Half the health of even our spellcasters. That was worth it. I'll call that, oh, that door's still locked. I'll call that a successful use of time. They are all, yeah, they got too much health for that. They are all over the place, these robes. Up and to the right this time. Toffee. Alright, that's a healing item. I'll take that. Things are expensive. Shortcut you could open up from the other side. Okay. Oh, that's a new enemy. What is that? Float Ice Chandelier. I don't know how strong it's going to be, so we're just going to focus on it. Dragon Quest 12? I'm starting to think that game might be vaporware, man. They've been very quiet on that game for quite a little while. I don't expect it to, like, be out anytime soon, but a new trailer or something would be nice. Icicle. I wonder what I can make with that. That's new to me. Oh, she's dead. Okay. That's fine. I did get Dragon Quest treasures, but I haven't. Like, I want to clear off some games I've already started before I move on to a new one. So after this, we'll get back to Kingdoms of Amalur. And I got a really cool game I'm gonna throw in there too in between. No spoilers, but it is another sim game. Not Sims, like sim as in simulation game. Like, not Lawnmower Sim, it's not that one again, but I do want to stream more of that. Let's go up this way first. Or we will get into an encounter. Okay, that door's locked. We're not going that way up. Hopefully after Project Re-Fantasy. I'm really excited for whatever happens in Persona's future, but I am dying to see what Project Re-Fantasy is. I honestly half expect it to end up just being an Etrian game. I mean, they already crossed over and put Re-Fantasy's Pro Tag into EO Nexus. Like, I'm not gonna be surprised if that's what it ends up being. And I wouldn't be surprised if that's why it's took so long, because it's not gonna be easy to switch that series over to not DS or 3DS. That's a teleporter block. Good to know. We'll hit that switch though. That is a game Atlas announced, I think, 6 years ago? 5 or 6 years ago? We got a few pieces of concept art, and the protagonist is that girl, the redheaded girl with the suit of armor. Oh, crap, I know where we're at. I want to play it. It looks fun. I don't think that game's ever going to come out either. They're too busy making millions of dollars off the gotcha game to worry about relink. Go ahead and fill this out. It's bugging me to have them not filled out on the map. I guess a hole, not a teleporter, but still. I really want to go back there and see what's in the corner. Probably just another way in. But, yeah, I guess we do have to go back downstairs through the hole and then work our way. There's probably a shortcut I could have opened, but I missed it. Which, I guess there's the one I just walked into. I'm an idiot. I didn't think about using that. Horse game? I don't know nothing about horse games. I know the Barbie adventure game. I keep seeing like Wario64 posting bills on that. I'm almost gonna buy it one of these days just to see. Or no, maybe it was CAG. Somebody's posted them. Like some Barbie horse. Oh god, Steph is dead again, dude. She has good armor. I don't have any spells either, so I'll have to use that. I should probably just go back and heal. We'll go a little bit more. I am not familiar with that game. I should sell stuff anyway. Maybe I can buy something too. Or not. I cannot. Or we can sell some money. Oh, I didn't mean to sell that. That's my fault. The rule of 4 has done well for me so far in this game. Did I heal? Do I have to go back? I did. Do I have... Okay, I got 2 warpers left. There's no scarier than feeling than going back without a thread or a warper in this game's case. Not too bad when you catch it right off the bat, but oops, I'm 20 minutes deep and I forgot I don't have one. Might just be a scrub thing, but if boy it happens to me, I'll be the first to tell you. Hey, we got some level ups. Already down that low, man. Jesus sucks. Damage is good, but a little too squishy for comfort. I don't like that sound effect. That sounds bad for an effect that's supposed to be a healing effect. Yo, what's up, Sean? Have I saved Christmas? Not yet, dude. We're about, I'd say about halfway through the game. The dungeons are starting to pick up a little bit now, so it's gotten a lot more fun. I mean, I was enjoying it the first time too, but you know, you tack a little bit of a challenge onto something and it gets a lot more fun. It kinda is. It kinda is. Speaking of Ultima, we're all waiting with bated breath, Sean. Not to put any pressure on you, brother. That's the Ultima man right there. Okay, let's not step in the hole this time. Oh yeah, I forgot about the Unity build. Shoot. Kind of want to try that too sometime. I hope it's good, man. I'll let you test run it for us. Okay, well, I fell down both. I think I might know where to go. Ultima 9. I haven't played 9. Is there a 9? I didn't even know there was a 9. There we go, there's our hole. To be honest with you, I'm not too familiar with Ultima as a series. I've played a lot more Wizardry, but I really respect Ultima too. I think it's Wizardry 8 I watched the Seth video on. That game looks awesome. I have it, just never got to play it because boy, that game seems like a commitment. Crazy. The grind definitely seems crazy. Not in a bad way, but I think I tried Ultima. Oh, we'll take that offer. Let's move out. There's one last thing I need to mention. Up ahead. Oh, it's our boss. Up ahead is a powerful foe. Let's go back. I think I tried Ultima on NES and I needed grid paper, which I had none of. Here's our shortcut. Underworld spin-offs and online. See, I've played Underworld. I haven't finished it. I've played some of Underworld, and that's really been most of my primary exposure to Ultima, which I really enjoyed it, though. Strange game, a lot of choices. It sounds like a good time, though. Virtue. Oh, see? I like that. You don't get that with games now, unfortunately. Like, I'm not going on a boomer rant. I'm pushing 30 now. I'm going to start talking about the old days. I enjoyed, I don't know if Tauf is still here. Not to put you on the spot, buddy. Didn't mean to sell that warper, but I had a good time watching him play through Might and Magic. We are waiting with bated breath for Might and Magic 2. I gotta hand it to him, dude. I seen the maps. He did it all on stream except for like a little bit of grinding. I got nothing but respect. Went through the whole game. That was a journey too. I had fun though. You can't escape it, dude. It's not even a curse at this point. It feels like a blessing. Oh, I remember you telling me about that. I didn't know that was Ultima, though. I remember you mentioning that in that game. I don't know if there's an alignment system, but I imagine if you left a little extra coin, maybe you would bump up a little lawful. Let me spin this gold for stat gains. Oh man, they just don't make I mean, I still like RPGs, obviously. I still play them, but sometimes I yearn for the old days where they were overly hard and complicated for no reason. And I mean that. That's not irony. I really mean that. I don't want to fight anything because I'm about to go to a boss. That is true, you know. I didn't think about it in that like, oh, do you think she's poor and needs help just because of her situation? Dude, listen, after you've played through Bard's Tale, you're gonna learn to run through. You're gonna learn to run from encounters, man. I will finish 2 on stream. I am in the last floor of the last dungeon. I just cannot bring myself to play it because I burn out really hard. A cake? Really? Cake that's moving towards us? Incoming. Oh god, I didn't expect the ads. That's fine, we got all fire to handle that. The new TMT game we just got was pretty good. I like Shredder's Revenge, is that what it's called? Some fan I am. It was fun though. All fire. I agree with you on that, Talif. I do. And you're right, Sean. I do need to let that ball. Well, even when I finish 2, the tale's not over. We still have the Bard's Tale 3, and we have the like the action RPG spin-off. We got a lot of Bards. That Bard's got a lot of tales left. Oh golly, not these guys. I think that Psycho Bullet's healing him. I gotta stop using that. But yeah, the damage is very real right now, that's for sure. You guys got me talking here. I'm not paying attention. He's dead anyway. That's a lot of XP. I'm more scared of these guys than I am that boss we just fought. I finally got this big streaming. I mean, it's not really a streaming cup, but I call it that because I got it for streaming. It holds like 2 bottles of water, man. I see why streamers always drink out of those big cups. It's so much more convenient. Is that no? Was that going to be in that game you were working on a while back? Or are you still working on that now? I haven't asked in a long time. No, okay, gotcha. Oh, we've set up base. Oh, we get a halfway base here. We've set up base here at the halfway floor. Take a break and regroup in 5. Can I still buy things? Oh, it might just be a cutscene. Verity, Norm, Nathan, I'm part of a team investigating this tower. Well, our primary mission here is to take out the origin of this place. Regrettably, a large number of people have followed us through to get some shopping done on their own. Whatever's in charge of this tower has also persuaded a few of them to join on as enemies in the labyrinths. Yeah, so if you missed it, the start of this game, we were just coming Christmas shopping. Someone came over the intercom. We're like, everything's free, but you got to fight your way through the labyrinth, and this labyrinth just kind of popped up. Obviously, it's not the most serious story, but it's fun. What I'm saying is, just stay vigilant, all right? Oh, talk to A. I'm the heavy weapons expert here, but unfortunately, there's nothing like that here that I've seen. Shame. Mac, I'm the guy you want if you need things repaired. Oh no. Oh, thank God. I thought weapons were going to start breaking. I was about to turn this game off. But I knew holding on to that would be good. We can make one. I don't have the stuff for it, obviously, but at least I can make one ultimate weapon. Probably going to end up making adamant. Because or adamant or rocket, because I want it for Nathan here. God, yeah, that makes sense though. I get what you mean. Well, that's cool. I appreciate that, but I can't use you just yet. Man, that's strong. Oh, don't quit playing. I haven't saved. I don't want to quit playing. This the only thing I don't like is it's my fault for playing on pad, I guess, but double inputs happen a lot. Holy crap, we're outside. I really got to go back and heal though. We're like, never mind. We're okay. I can go a little more. For now. Oh crap, we're 9 floors from the top of this labyrinth. That helps. Nathan, this is new territory for you, right? Yeah, I've personally never seen forests like these before. These look just like a normal snowy forest. S-Demon 2? Oh, there was a cake boss in SMRPG, huh? I haven't played that game in... I'm sorry, did that loop around? Oh, God. Now we're getting to the real dungeons. Let's go. It doesn't even show on the small map. Oh, yeah, it does. Yeah. Dumb. Ooh. Wait a minute. I wanted to hear more of that. That's from... Ah, man, I gotta play 3. I wanted to go back and beat 4, but I think maybe I should play 3 next. The clearing in front of you seems too quiet. Have you heard of the High Elves? The boss of this block? Okay. Don't okay me. I'm the most powerful thing on this floor. I can grind you down into the floor. Lost momentum, did you? No. Honestly, you're probably not even going to get to the end of this place. See ya, jerks. Gee, something. Not quite sure what that something is, though. Look, something's lying there. Key, huh? Has to open something nearby. A little too. Yeah. 12 days? Oh, that's cool, man. That's my favorite enemy in the game. I don't think they're going to be able to top that one. I'm all about it. They got big hills, too. We are. The trees are here to kill us. Oh, that's great. I'm glad we didn't just go back and heal. I can get some materials here. Oh, Yggdrasil? Are you still talking about Etrian? I thought Yggdrasil was like the tree we were climbing. I didn't know you'd have to fight the like an enemy type as well. Train. Oh, yeah, yeah. Man, some S&T fan I am. I really wanted a drink, or I wouldn't have just mashed A through that thing. He should die. They should die. We're running low on spell charges anyway. We can get through this. These guys are weak. Oh, yeah, I stuck my foot in my mouth real good on that one, Oh, we got a question mark. It does go pretty hard, I can't lie. I don't want to go up just yet, but go ahead and fill the map out there. Two toffees, I'll take them. Hey man, understandable. Those are tough games. I'm just like mashing my face on the wall, make sure there's not something I'm missing here. Alright, of AoEs. Let's get out of here. I have everything I need. Oh no, I'm missing an R spike. Never mind. Can get one upgrade. Probably end up buying that. It needs I fill and P row. Let's go ahead and get this. Let's see. Electric off, fire, mid electric. Okay. Just more, but stronger, I guess. Wait, what did I just buy? Silk, equipped. Who equipped it? Did that not say Agni? It says Agni number 2, but when I bought it, it was called Silk? I mean, it's significantly stronger, so no complaints. Oh, yeah, there it is. I was looking at the name on the left. On the right, Agni number 2. Okay. Interesting. I don't know why they don't just call it Silk, but it is what it is. 2,600 to buy. I can't get those just yet. Cause I kind of want to get this and see what kind of spells we unlock. I'm gonna do it. We're gonna leave with 70 bucks, but at least we can see what this thing offers. Fire, attack plus, and skill plus. It's fine. Stats on it are good. Oh, we got back up to 1,600 gold. Not bad. Guess those both have teleporters. I think we're gonna have to go up to go down. I don't doubt it, man. Etrian was like my game I would play while I was laying in bed, like before work, whatever I had to do the next day. It's definitely a good game to get cozy and fall asleep while playing. Oh, okay, I don't really know what signifies. Oh, there's a bush there. I don't know why I don't see one there, but so I guess the little bush is going to be what signifies our shortcuts or not. Wonder why I couldn't get that chest. Okay, all five. Oh, what are you anyway? It does not, unfortunately. Yeah, there's not even any options. I couldn't even walk forward. Roaming pine. Oh, I did move, okay. I don't know why I can't get this chest here. I'm already running out of spell charges on the encounters we ran into here. Dude, what is going on in this room? Let me leave. I'm about to just teleport out of here. I think we might just have to. She's not gonna make it much longer. Okay. I really have a whole lot of money, so I don't want to burn through. It must just be every block here has like a guaranteed encounter. I guess if you want to grind, sure, but... that might be the tech. I've gotten into more encounters here than I did on the entire, like, last floor. One thing that's, well, I guess if you're grinding for levels, it's not a big deal, but if you're trying to just get money, everything caps at 9, so you're, like, going back a lot. Yeah, it's every, time you move. I am too. I want to make my way down and try and get that last square filled out if I can. Actually, hold on. Somebody died, I think, too. Okay, I gotta get out of here. Well, oh, my inventory's full. Oh my god, I didn't know your inventory could get full. Oh, now I don't know what to keep and what to get rid of. I guess anything that, see, when I go to the weapon storage, it just lets me buy things or sell things. I don't want to, like, sell these things. I mean, I guess I do want to sell them, but... I just don't understand why the storage dude wants to pay me money for things. You can't buy anything unless... Yeah, if you sell something, you don't get it back. I don't know what the weapon storage is supposed to be. Let me try something. Okay, so it says sell, but it's not really selling them. And I guess, honestly, I guess there's really no need to start Dormina. Oh, I know that spell. I guess there's really no reason to start keeping junk from, like, the lower floors. So, I should really only be keeping, like, figures and roots, mist and ribbons, mist and orbs, rings and heads. I can actually make that. It's pretty expensive though. That's expensive too. So I guess I'll just sell like bugles. I don't need bugles or cakes, or canes, cards, cane, buttons. Sea hats, cane, carrots, biscuits. Oh, I sold my E-fluff actually. Whatever, that's fine. We'll get more. I'm kind of scared to put that broken sword in there because I need it for those ultimate weapons. I'm just going to leave that and make sure we don't sell it. Okay, can't do anything else here yet, so let's go to these other set of stairs over here. I wonder why they can't identify that one item. It's always question marks. I haven't seen any... whoa, what was that? Oh, a teleporter. I mean, there's no other way to go. We may as well just keep going this way. There's our shortcut. Oh, our first one. Oh, wait. Dash day a little too quick. Okay, that door's locked. Hey, I just seen my email. My Nintendo store order ship. My platinum points were getting ready to expire, so I went ahead and got that Mother Melodies notebook. It was really cute. I miss the Club Nintendo so much more, though. They were way better than what you have now. I can kind of understand the change in how the points work, because it was really easy to stack Club Nintendo points. It's because like a lot of times if you go to like GameStop or anything, you can just take the codes out of the boxes because they didn't. People working there, you probably didn't know. And if they did, they didn't care. They're not getting paid enough to care. Oh, there's a teleporter. So I kind of get switching to the way you have to get the points now, but like the quality of the items are just not as good either. And now you gotta pay for shipping too. I just wish the points didn't expire though more than anything. Because like now I got it in the back of my mind, like, well, there was 700 points gone. I wonder what's going to come up that I actually want next, and I'm not going to have the points for it. Auto ribbon. We appear to be near a significant shortcut. Here's hoping. Because I really would like to go back and dark spell charges and stuff next. See what kind of damage output it is. That's pretty good. Oh no! Those only go one way. Ah, son of a gun. I thought I had it, man. Well, that's a lesson learned. I'm a little upset. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm a little upset. Do like another encounter or two, then go back. That door's locked. Let's go take the stairs over here. Didn't actually go that way last time. I took the teleporter. Another one. Oh no, don't mute her. Uh-oh. We're gonna get out of here after this encounter for sure. We get Dormina. We can get Quartz. Or actually, I haven't got him a new weapon in quite some time. I got the herd gun, so let's get his sword. Yeah, that was a really good run. He has had an upgrade in like 4 or 5 floors. That's pretty massive, actually, from 21 to 161. Oh, I need to get those too. I don't think I have enough money after that. I don't. Yeah, I just use the auto sorter. It's probably better to just I don't know if you can do it yourself. You can. What does he have? Poison, sleep, and slash 3. I'm glad they keep poison, dude. Poison's really good. I'm all for it. We can keep our other sword too, so I have to ride a slash 3 if I need it. We can fight the slash 2. I heal? Yeah, I did. Let me see what kind of damage he does with that new sword. 176 for basic attack is not bad at all. Does not really do much, so we just attack. Oh, wow, okay. I forgot where we were, but I'm back in it. I only get 2 of those slash things. Wow, that's pretty big without being buffed. Hey, that is for this fella. I lose 7 speed, but that's okay. I'm outspeeding him. This gives me stats. What do I? More attack, more blocking. I lose a little bit of speed. It's fine. I have yet to take the first turn in this game, but the enemies always seem to outspeed you, so I'm not sweating that. God, please don't be one way. Whew. There we go. This is a locked door. Or one-way door, rather. Oh god, I didn't even realize Tim was dead. I just been chilling, dude. I thought we were like just zooming through this, making good progress, and I guess we still kind of are, but. Oops. Hey, she'll still get the XP, it's all good. That is for her. Crackling yellow, that gives her electric, all electric, and middle. Let's see what kind of damage it does. No, I can't. I'm out of... It's okay. Nice miss. You made it? Of course you made it. What fun would it be to defeat someone who didn't make it? You need help with this? No. Shut up, I'm doing great. You still have 2 more floors before you face me. I'll see you. He seems alright. There it is. I was about to say, I'm kind of surprised we haven't found another shortcut yet. Got it. That door is still locked. Found my way over there. We'll probably get there. Oh yeah, this one gets the spot already. Whoa. Eve Elemental. Oh, I really should have healed, we'll go. Oh, whoa, whoa, this is a banger. Hold up. Oh. Winter Harpy. I really gotta get out of here after this encounter. Alright, give me one quick second. I'm gonna use the restroom, grab a drink, take a quick stretch, and I'll be right back. Sorry for the wait. I ended up, I made some jalapeno poppers earlier, and I was like, yeah, well, we'll get one of these. I'm pretty hungry. I eat them far too much. Anytime I go to Kroger, I always pick up the things I need. Listen, if you had them, you'd know. I'm sure you've probably had them at some point. I'm just a big fan. You must look past. I don't know, I didn't get to start it last night. I ended up playing WoW with some friends until I went to bed. I'll give it a shot though. I need to know what this song is too. I really like this song. Dang, fair enough though. I'm very picky with peppers. I like jalapenos a lot. Not a huge fan of bell peppers personally. I use cayenne peppers in a lot of things I'll cook. Big fan of them. Don't like that. That's fair. $1,800 gold, thank you. Right. I don't care much for like frozen jalapeno poppers. I only like it if I can actually have the pepper myself. I usually grow a bunch throughout the year. Unfortunately, I was out, so I just had to go to Kroger and get them this time. But they're fine. I'm not like that with pretty much any other vegetable. It's just with peppers, but like I don't think they taste as good personally. I'm not too picky of it either overall. Right. It might be. Hey man, if for whatever reason you're in the area, I always have some growing in the summer. You're more than welcome to them. That's finished. Oh yeah, so if I go into this teleporter and then back into it again, it takes me somewhere else. Dude, I just bought some of that in the jar today. Doesn't taste as good as from the store, but I do really like their fire sauce. Dude, I just like Taco Bell. I don't care what anybody says. Yeah, it's cheap garbage for your stomach. I don't care. I'll eat Taco Bell literally any day. Oh, I remember you telling me about that. I actually might go tomorrow and, where am I at? I might go tomorrow and try some. Fair enough. Their fruity drinks are generally really good. I don't know if that's a two-way or not. I'm going for it. Oh, well. Understandable. I like it myself, but I completely get it. I'll never laugh harder than the first time I got my dad to try it. I was like, hey man, try this drink. I really like it. He's like, alright. He took a drink of it and said, man, that tastes like I'm drinking gasoline. Give me. He said, but it's good. I want some more of that. Like, yeah, you're kind of right. But I know a bunch of people who don't actually care much for it. Code Red's good. I got used to that because my mom used to drink it all the time. When I would like go out down the road or some, like go with her somewhere. I don't think there's actually a Mountain Dew flavor I dislike. I'll get a case every once in a blue moon. If they still sold what was the Pitch Black? If they still sold Pitch Black like regularly, I'd probably have kidney stones. That was bar none my favorite of the bunch. What is that? Who equips those? Oh, she does. Grant's sure. Can anyone equip that or just her? Anyone can. Okay. Let's give it to you because you die more than anybody right now. And then that one flavor that's like exclusive to KFC. I don't know if they still have it or not. It's like Thunder Dew or something. That was pretty good. No, I understand. I feel the same way about pretty much any sugary drink in general. But if it was Pitch Black, though, I would make an exception for it, bar none. It's probably for the best that it's no longer available. I mean, I got so hyped when they did the World of Warcraft collab because like I was obviously like playing WoW heavy in high school. Like, oh look at that, this is sick. And I bought a 12-pack with the chump change I was making working at a pizza place in high school. Hey man, they paid my sub though. I wish you could just guard. I don't really want to trigger their counter. Ah, well. Could have been a lot worse. Oh, I thought I had it. We gotta get that chest somehow. Well, we're muted. That's not good. Get these bells out of here, hopefully. Everything went better than expected. Oh, son of a gun. This freaking guy. I gotta get around to rearranging my shelves soon. Usually at the turn of the new year, I'll rearrange my SMT stuff. God, I'm not looking forward to doing it this year. I don't ever look forward to doing it. Only thing it reminds me is how shelf space is such a premium nowadays. I gotta fix my entire stream room up, man. As you guys seen from yesterday when I had the cam on, my Christmas lights are still up. I swear I'm not one of those people who keep their Christmas decorations up here long. Although I am considering just getting some white lights to keep around like the borders of my room because I really like the light levels it keeps it at. It's better than this little lamp I have in here. Well, I guess I'll have to figure out what's in that chest next time we come back. That is true, you know. I could get away with it here. I definitely had our Christmas tree took down and everything put up like the eve of Christmas Day. I was like, dude, I'm not putting it off. And I love Christmas, don't get me wrong, but the sooner you pull the bandage off, you know? Oh my god, another teleporter. I feel like I'm in Sector Eridanus again. That is true. They're not one way, thankfully. Not yet, anyway. Those Eve Elementals are tough. I don't like to play games with them. I follow the dev of this game on Twitter. If I can't find it in the readmes or like on the store page or something, I'm just gonna have to ask him what this song is because I really want it. I need to know. Oh crap. I hope she gets buffed before she gets to attack. It's Etrian 2? If you know what Etrian it is, it's the one I'm playing next. No question. It might be, and it's working because I want to boot up 4 right now. Thank God we got him. Elect. Cool. I don't think I knew Don, like, anytime I started playing Etrian games, so, or at least I didn't know him like that, so I didn't want to bother him about questions and stuff with the game, but now that I know him, I'll just have to bug him when I get stuck, but hey man, why don't you help me out with this? I'm horrible at Etrian, but I really do like the games. Uh-oh. Oh my god! Oh, thank god we got him in one hit! He just destroyed her! She didn't have a chance! Wow. Sheesh, I got so lucky there. In the post-game dungeon? I have to get to the post-game. Ooh. Got other, no worries, dude, no worries. Oh, another one? Oh, these are just normal enemies now. Oh my god. Those guys are not good. Kinda wish, at times like this, I wish I could actually draw on this map to like point which teleporter takes me to where. Pandora the present? That's cool. Oh, don't want to wake up. Oh, there we go. Let's go. I really should get out of here soon, but let's see if we can, like, maybe open up one more sizable shortcut. That's a one-way door. Do I want to go in there? I do, because that really might open up a short... Let's look around for it. Good thing we did that. Oh, God. I might be dead. Oh. Chrysogrim. That's the first piece of equipment I've actually found. Grants multiple attacks. I'll be losing like 60 attack, but... And he doesn't even get a split. We'll try it. I'm not gonna write it off just yet. It's the only thing this way, so they must have seen it as a relatively sought-after weapon. I don't know if those all just go one way, huh? Whoa, flying sled. as opposed to the rare grounded sled. I hit about 200. That's really good, actually. I think as long as I'm not in a boss fight, this might be good. Oh yeah. Actually, maybe even in boss fights. No, because attack up /3, even though you only get one usage of it, like, that's really, really massive damage. But for these long stretches in the dungeon where, you know, I'm out of spell points, spell charges, skill uses, whatever, Cake, that heals the whole party. This isn't a bad alternative for now. Except for when you get only one attack instead of 3. Whoa, 4 hits? I wonder how many times it can cap. I thought 3 would maybe be the max. I know, I really, really need to get out of here, especially from this guy. He's gonna go first. Who's dead? Nobody. Okay, that door's locked. I just want one more good shortcut, and I'll go home. I see one right up here. I thought I seen one. Oh. What's in this chest? Alright, I'm out of here. It's just not worth it to risk it anymore. Oh, my inventory's full again. Weapon storage. That in there. Oh wait, I don't think that counts as a weapon. I shouldn't have done that. Oh, whatever. Ooh, high fire, nice. Nor now. Cure 2 and Cure 3 with revive. I got 5 stacks of heads. I don't need this many heads. Yeah, they're starting to just throw money at me now. No complaints, but I can buy 2 of these and 2 of these now. Oh, yeah, that's right. Now this is starting to look like a proper dungeon map. I think I need to go down, though. Man, it's tempting, but the prospect, like the thought of streaming a I guess if you want to do everything in Etrian, you're looking at like 120 plus hours. So I'm like, Clive, definitely a much more likely choice. Yo, what's up, dude? This is called Festivus. It's it's like a one fan. I don't want to call it a fan game because it's not really a fan game. It's a really neat, like, one-person passion project for a little dungeon crawler RPG game, and it was Christmas themed. I started this, when did I start this? The 23rd? Yeah, for Christmas. Thinking it was going to be a short little game, but, boy, I am quite far in. We're about 6 hours in, and I guess that's not long for an RPG, but, yeah, you know, for a solo project, I expected maybe a 2 or 3 hour long experience. Nothing too much. But they definitely did a great job with it. I'm still going to be pushing for Dime to do, I'm still going to be pushing for Dime to do Etrian. He's my Etrian hero. I do wish I could mark which teleporters went where. I think this is the right way. I was actually thinking of Undying earlier. I'm looking forward to playing that one. This way. Oh. Age, elf, and elf. I didn't realize these were different intervals at first. Oops. Should kill him. Oh, another one. I am unfamiliar, but hopefully it's cool. That's what I was talking about. I gotta get in touch with the person who made this game. I need to know. I need more. Some of these are Etrian Odyssey tracks, but some of these are also, I think, originals. So I'm like, please tell me you've been working on something else. I'll gladly pay you money. Oh, these guys are tough. Wow, that was easy. I swear, if they get to hit you, it hurts. It's a one-way door, but we'll go ahead and get these tiles lit up. Oh, you can't turn around backwards and walk off of it. Dang, he got me. Dude, he got me. I thought it was going to put me on the teleporter. Guess we're not getting in there yet. I don't know if going at them different directions will take me different places. Oh, yeah, that's what he can do. Stimph is, she's dead. Oh, wait. I got the auto sword. I was wondering where all my stuff was. He's, he's a scary dragon. Let's see. It does not. It takes me to the same place. Well, it's good to know, though. I think that's where we got the Chrysogrim last time. So we are kind of close to where I left off. I hope he doesn't get to go again. Because I'm out of /3. And Alpin. Okay. We got lucky. Only one attack. I think this is the last floor of this block, though, so maybe we'll get to see the boss relatively soonish. There's not too many tiles left I haven't stepped on. That takes me back to the beginning. I don't want to do it. Oh, okay, I remember. We came here, and I went down and realized those were one-way doors. Or, passages, I should say. You know, I've never been poisoned in this game. I don't know if poison persists after battle or not. We're gonna find out. I guess not. Wait, she has something now? Strong. Oh yeah, duh. Forgot I equipped that electric accessory. Alright, I'm gonna take one step back, and it's probably gonna be another teleporter. Okay, well, let's go down then. Trade in new ground here. Never mind. I mean, we're still new ground, but I thought I was gonna have an easy trip. We'll go ahead and step on this one so I don't... Never mind, there's not another one. I'm gonna say so I don't walk into it later, but... Kinda surprised, nothing there. Never mind. Oh, what's up, Ronan? Hey, man. At least it's Final Fight Streetwise, right? That's a great game. So, spending an extra hour and a half with it's gonna be good times. Besides that, I hope you're doing all right. I started watching the VODs. I'm excited to get caught up. Boy, that sure is a game, huh? I don't think I can poison these guys. I've tried a few times with no luck. Andor, that's Hugo, right? Is he still Hugo in that game, or is he somebody else? France. Is that the same game with the pilot dolphin? Yeah, I know, I feel bad, like, it's creeping in on everybody else this time. I don't usually stream this late, but I was kind of busy earlier, and I really wanted to play today. This was my old stream hours. It used to be like 8 p.m. to whenever. Now we can we poison 12 days? I haven't tried. Xenogears, gotcha. We can. But he has cure. That's alright. Ooh. Well, I guess that's not ideal, but Stimpf is dead. Holy moly, Norn's almost dead too. I was talking to you guys, wasn't paying attention. I'm getting beat up over here. Alright, we have ways around this. But at least if it's an emulation thing, you should be able to find a save, maybe like after that area. Hey man, you know, I can't blame you. They do not. They work on a, it's like a pretty basic spell charge system. You have your level 1s, level 2s, level 3s, so like I have 7 level 3 spell charges. You know, you know how these go. You've played more of these games than I have. Which really surprised me. I didn't expect that in this game, to be honest with you. And then the spells you have are dictated by your weapon, your clothing, and your accessory. Which is pretty interesting. Because sometimes you'll think, well, this weapon or equipment has better stats, but a not as good spell book or something. You know? I like it. I'm really hope that the dev doesn't, you know, hang it up as far as making games go. I would love to see some more. This came out, I think, in 2015, and they updated it just this year, so maybe they are still pretty active. Nathan's dead again. I haven't really unlocked any new shortcuts or anything. I feel like I've done nothing. Really? Hey, that's awesome, man. I'm glad to see that the FFT modding community is still out there doing it. I wasted that. I assumed it was going to default to my only dead unit. Good to know that not only does it not, we'll just heal all the way up with a cake. I have something that, no I don't. I thought I bought one, but I didn't. But it's good to know they're still active with their game. Because goodness knows Square is not going to give you another one, that's for sure. Well, maybe not necessarily. I can't believe we got Tactics Ogre, man. I've been having a good time with that. I'm just very bad at it. But I finally got my first Terror Night, and it's been treating me well. I'm not even gonna poison that thing. Yeah, I will. It might not die this turn. I missed. Honestly, I really should go back, but dang it, I have not really done anything. Everyone's low. We're barely getting by right now. What's on your two-stream agenda after Streetwise? Gonna do some like Streets of Rage hacks or something? I know you were telling me about the Puyo Puyo one. You know what? I'm not too scared to run. Please don't kill me. Yeah, cool, okay. I mean, I got nothing else in this inventory slot. We'll give them all resists until we can figure out who really needs what. What's this gonna take me? Over here. Do I want to try this? I think I might be finished here for now. Ow. If I could remember which one takes me down to that bottom left one. There we go, we rolled the dice and we got it first try. I mean, it's not like the odds were particularly stacked against me, but listen, I really just want to get out of here. But I got that feeling, dude. I'm like right there to a new big shortcut. It's got to be that one right under that door that is to the direct east. That has to be it. But get in there. I know they're not gonna let me. Yeah, they're not gonna let me just waltz over there. Or maybe they are. Oh. Perfect, dude. Alright, let's get out of here. Boy, that's a load off my shoulders. Congratulations, man. That feels amazing. Box, that's what I was looking for. I thought I had one of those. Pretty much like a 10. I can get the 3 type too. That's 4. I just bought her the Dormina. Let's get the Vault maybe? Because I can't get Burby yet. The L final? Alright, we'll go for the Vault. Alright, we'll go for both. I just blew a lot of money, but that's okay. I mean, that's plus 80 attack and plus 80 spell skill. That's worth it to me, man. Let's look at our new moveset. So the weapon affects the first line. So now we have electric, mid-electric, and high electric. Watching the boss just completely resist electric. That would be funny. I'd be a little upset, but I mean, I'd have to laugh. And Stim now has Alpin, Haley, which is twice. Or Hallie? Haley? Are we close to a full? Yeah, we're pretty close. So things stack in 9s, so maybe I can we got a lot of paper. Plenty of mist here, too. Roll of 4. I've never needed more than 4 of one thing at a time so far, so we'll make some of our money back. It's probably gonna come back to bite me soon. We've got a bunch of these question marks, and I'm scared to sell? I don't know what we'll use them for, but they might be rare. And we'll put some of these weapons up, too. Well, learned the hard way that the weapons that drop do not count for weapon storage, so I just wasted those, but we got those drops a long time ago. They're kind of useless now. They were good, like, I don't know, 5 floors ago, but I still haven't unlocked those doors. I'm gonna guess maybe the boss drops a key or something? Is that golden door? Those are locked doors and one-way doors that I have yet to be able to figure out my way to yet. Beautiful, there's our new shortcut. Now we should be able to find some staircases going down so we can work our way to those new areas. Well, not new, but those areas we have not been able to access yet. Oh, aha, you made it this far, but you'll never reach my boss. Oh, I thought she was the boss. And that would be a Christmas dragon, obviously. He made this for... Actually, I'm not sure why he made this, but my job is to make sure wimps like you don't make it to it. And you would do a horrid job at it. Oh, we got a new character. Seeing as you're not actually a boss. Not a boss? What are you on about? Advent Dragon, get out of here. Whoa. That looks like a Yu-Gi-Oh card. High Elf, I don't think most of this party even cares about our boss. You're right. Norn and I are just here for Christmas shopping. Wouldn't be done already if we weren't being dragged around by this out-of-place Lady Mecha Wings here. Ignoring that comment, I care though. And that is why I'll be fighting you. This is oh, we are gonna fight. This lady here would be a pushover. Get ready. Alright. Let's back up, Nate. I want to save these, my cures, so let's just do a midi leg. We're gonna take her attack down. And let's see what Twin does. That's really good, holy moly. We're gonna buff her. I'm gonna assume the gun runs off of just normal attack up. I don't think there's an extra stat specifically for it. /3, that's gonna do some good damage. Oh yeah. Skill plus herself. Or to stand another /3. I think the attack buffs seem to last the entire fight. They don't seem to expire, which is really handy. But I do only have 2 casts. I don't think we can poison 2 casts of Slasher, but I'm going to try it anyway. We definitely just poisoned him. Color me surprised. That was easy. Oh wait, it's not over. Did I break the game? Uh-oh. Well? What? What? What was that? Alright. Fair enough. We'll run it back. I'm not gonna lie, that scared me a little bit. I didn't expect that to happen. Did it that time. Level up. I'm still furious, you know. Advent Dragon, you're a jerk. But 1 block remains for you. Don't mess it up. Okay. You made it this far, but... do I have to fight the boss again? It's the same dialogue. Well... I think I might have to restart. I don't think I have enough spell charges for this. Well, we can try it. We haven't got to see what a game over looks. Oh, I have seen what a game over looks like. We're gonna lose half our money. I'm not gonna do that. We're gonna restart the game. Give me 1 quick second. I don't want to lose a lot of money. Sorry. That was my fault. I didn't think that was gonna happen. Well, lesson learned. Oh, crud! Ah, I forgot when you close the game, your maps start over. Oh, no. Oh, crud. Luckily, the shortcuts stay unlocked, but I don't remember where they're at. It's purely visual. I think this one just goes straight down into this T section. This one is like right here. Oh, thank goodness. I'm a genius. I remember everything. That's a total lie. I'm legitimately surprised that I remember. Okay. Let's do it again. As soon as I get done with this fight, we're going straight up to the next block. And we're going to teleport out. That way I can have it unlocked no matter what happens. Do not step on that tile. No, that's a negative. I do like the art. He looks awesome. Oh, so that's what was supposed to happen. He disappeared completely instead of, like, changing to his battle damage sprite. And I guess the full heal was like a fail-safe in case that doesn't happen? Or maybe that happened last time and I'm just didn't notice? I don't think it did. How many more poisons do I have? Oh, we got plenty. Yeah, okay, that wasn't supposed to happen. I broke the game twice in one go. I'm holding forward. Oh my god, looks like I'm playing like Megami Tensei again. Aha, you finally enter the block 4. Excuse me, enter block 4, the realm of me, the Ice Queen. Is this a recording? I have to assume it is. That laugh would be murder on the throat. We're closing in on the top now. Stay alert. Oh, no, I want to save. I want to save. Ice Elemental and White Dragons. I'm gonna go all in on this dragon, man. There's actually I'll poison the ghost, but these dragons don't play around in this game. Auto poison did not work. That's fine. Fair enough. Hey, listen, man. I watched a dragon revive itself, completely skip a phase, come back to life, all in the matter of 15 to 20 seconds. This game has no boundaries, no rules. It's a lawless land. Boy, I really put too much faith in that fire killing him. Okay, she does not care for electric at all. She said, I will not take damage from it. So let's... can't do that. Ow. These guys hurt. There's our shortcut. What does it look like from a distance? Just little blocks sticking out. Lesson learned. We're gonna kill the ghost. Ah, God, the dragon is pretty scary, but we may as well go for the ghost first. New mechanic? Ice? Do we slide? Oh, you slide. Oh, you slide. Fizz. I want you to resist physical. You die way too easy. It seems they had the decency to not make you run into encounters while you're sliding, at least. Oh, now they die easy. Man, we must have really been debuffed. Oh, you can see through there. I wonder if I'll be able to, like, break that or something? Probably not. It might just be purely visual. Yeah, sure. Let's go for it. I'm not scared. I'm a little scared. Ah, poop, Nathan's dead. It's like the poison should okay. Well, that did not go as well as I hoped it would. I have exactly 2 revivers. Oh, gosh. 4 holes in the floor. Oh, I don't like this dragon. Why is he bipedal? About to get destroyed, I think. Never mind. This guy's a chump. The other dragons are way scarier. You didn't just see me try to cast a fire spell on a dragon. That didn't happen. It's made up. Honestly, I'm actually surprised at how good these dungeons have turned out to be. The first, I don't know, about 6 floors were... Like, I didn't say anything, but I was kind of worried. I was like, man, is this going to be a breeze? Are we just going to knock this out real quick? And then... I'm impressed. I have really enjoyed this game. We need to kill a past's ghost. We need to kill the past like Suda 51 or 2. Something just healed him. I'm going to guess it was the fire attack. I was grabbing a drink. I didn't see what spell was cast. It was the fire. Okay, thank you. Oh man, Electro does nothing either. I guess we're gonna have to just melee these ones. It's fine with me. Oh, she must be the buffer, and the other one is the debuffer. I'd say the final boss will probably have like 2 of these on each side or something. Oh, not another one. Another one. And another one. Now this is a shortcut. Honestly, that first encounter where I didn't kill the debuffer really ate up a lot of my spells. My own fault for being an idiot and not taking them out. Actually, I'm gonna go back just to be safe. Excuse me. Let's see our new items, our new stuff. Weapons, what have you. Whoa, is that Chow see-through? It's a good emote. Looks like he's sitting at the doctor's office in the Chow garden? Or the Chow kindergarten, rather. Okay, we can get the new staff. Not the new glove. Not the new sword. And we can get the new gun. Can't get the cherry or the pitch. It's 1,000, 2,000, 5,000. Those are just pure buffs. I mean, there's no reason not to grab those as soon as you can. Oh, there's the windmill. Oh my gosh, dude. I was dying when I seen him post that clip on Twitter, man. That was so funny. Honestly, I'm kind of tempted to get the gun first. I'd really like the sword, but I don't have any G scales. Because that's a huge bump from, I mean, that's 60 accuracy, and I mean, you get 40 in spell strike and 10 attack, but honestly, the 3 type is really solid, so I don't even have the 3 type, I'm an idiot. That's a big upgrade. That's 80 spell strike. Oh, maybe I do want that. Oh, the Persona 3? Oh my god, I need that one. That one's super good. But the Dorman is doing good. I don't think I want to get rid of that just yet. Let's get 1W scale. Let's use that too. Let's hold off. Oh, we'll hold off on it. I really would like to get this new sword. Actually, no. Let's get the gun. It's the most expensive one. That means it must be the best, right? Oh, man. I was really debating whether or not I wanted to stream Persona 3 Portable when it comes out next month, but I'm so upset that it's portable. Honestly, I'm just gonna be, I would have just been miserable the whole time. I'm just gonna wait for the HD mod to finish up in like 7 years. It's just gonna be me complaining about how inferior of the version it is, which is objectively true. It cuts a lot of content. I also have a really special soft spot for FPS. It's probably my favorite game of all time. Alright, let's go straight this time. Alright, well, we checked that out. see what kind of damage this does. Holy crap. Yep, that was worth it. That was worth the money. I don't feel bad about spending that. That wasn't even buffed. That was just normal. I get 5 uses of that? Let's see how Amp does. Oh! This gun is amazing. I hope all this tier of weapons are this good. Oh, that's a strong one. I thought that was... I had to like move in. Who is it supposed to be parodying someone? Or maybe that's just an episode of The Simpsons I've missed? Oh, okay. That's I think that's Burns from The Simpsons. It looks like it. Poison per been around for quite some time. That's hilarious. The unkillable Breloom. Oh! You know, I really thought we would have had this thing killed already. That's why I was also, like, trying to trade damage over to the... There we go, to the other dude. I think we gotta go back. You can cast Revive on people who are not dead. We do indeed have to go back. Did not get a W or a G scale. I'm gonna guess the W is for White Dragon scale, so we'll definitely have to deal with those bulls. And the green's probably for the Green Dragon. At least it's not like Megami Tensei 1 where you have a chance for your resurrection spell to just miss. When I first saw that happen, I was like, oh dude, are you kidding me? Trying to clutch a situation out here. Can't get a res. Actually just dead. All lowercase dead. Mario is me right now. We got a lot of snow. Back to 4. I didn't mean to go to 3, but we can't do anything about that now. Trying to get some money back up here. I don't know what those are, that's why I don't sell them or like mess with them at all. And they might be rare, so we're not touching the question marks. Alright, boys, I think I'm going to call it here for the day. It's getting a little late. Almost midnight EST. We'll pick it up tomorrow and we'll finish it out.